Already taken a peek, or I hope you have, at the two-column script writing video. Here is a very close relative to the two-column script. It's the storyboard. And the big difference about the storyboard as compared to the two-column script is this focuses and relies heavily on you being able to sketch stuff out. Now don't worry, you don't have to be a great artist to use a storyboard. Stick figures are just fine. You just need to be able to get down on paper as well as you can the visual idea of what is going on. Now, storyboards and two-column scripts can be done prior to filming. This is probably most especially true if you're doing something that you're planning out, like a public service announcement or a commercial or something that you're creating that way. You can't really truly storyboard and two-column script out a journalistic nonfiction piece, as you are going out to get those as real life happens, and we can't always script life and how it happens. But you can think through the shots that you might be getting as you pre-visualize these journalistic events that you're going into, which still allow you to get some things like, for instance, if you're going into a foods class and they are going to be making cookies, you can assume that one of the sequences that you could get is them mixing ingredients in a bowl. And so you could use 3 of these boxes to do a wide, medium, tight, and maybe even a 4th for a reestablishing shot to show those mixing of the cookies in the bowl. Now, if you see here, each of these boxes gives you a little space to draw in. The little box that is set within allows you to work on these things that are down here, which are what type of shots are you going to have? Is this a wide shot? Is this a medium shot? Is it a close-up? Is it an action? Is it a reaction? Is this going to be your closing shot, maybe? And so you draw a little sketch right there. You fill in what type of shot you're getting there. Hopefully we're getting some of that visual variety, and you can plan that out as you go. And then you give a brief description here of the shot that you're getting above. I'm sure you'll be able to tell good and well what's going on here in these boxes that you've drawn in, but underneath, give a brief description of what is happening as well. And you can see here, if we look at these different things, and I maybe even show you this one, you don't have to be a great drawer to show a storyboard, just basically be able to draw some stick stuff and talk about what's going on. But if you'd like more samples of storyboards, if you just go onto Google, and I simply punched in storyboard in the search term, not only do a bunch of blank templates end up showing up on here, but we see a lot of different storyboards. Here's one very similar to the one we have, where it's your little sketch drawing of the different clips that are going to be here. What type of shot? There's a long shot, there's a close-up, there's a medium shot. So we've labeled those on the side. And then there's a little description of the action that's taken place. So I think storyboard art is really, it's an art in and of itself. The stuff in the handout that I'm going to be sharing with you will give you some more detail on storyboarding tips if you would like. I'm also going to include a link on there on Disney and how they storyboard. It's a cool video if you want to watch that, if you are interested more in storyboarding. But if you would like to do some sketching of your video and the clips that you have rather than the full-blown text, creating a storyboard is an option for you with this sheet.